I have been getting a lot of comments lately. Bro, your 90 days are over. How are you still there in the United States? Honestly, it's a very good question because so many students don't know the real rules. I understand why people are always asking about this because there's so much fear, misinformation, and confusion around the OPT clock and what it really means. So, in this video, I'm going to break it down what the 90-day OPT rule actually means, what I did to stay legal in the United States, and 5 options to stop the clock legally. Let's clear the confusion not just for me but for every international student watching this video. So first, what is the OPT clock? If you are an F1 visa student, once you graduate, your OPT kicks in. You have a 12-month window to work, but you are only allowed 90 days of unemployment. Which means that if you go 90 days without reporting a qualifying job, internship, or volunteering opportunity, you will lose your F1 status. But what counts as employment is full-time job offers, part-time job offer, unpaid internship, freelance work, or volunteering opportunity. It is related to your degree and 20 plus hours per week. So it means that you don't need a big tech offer or a 6-figure paycheck to stay legal. You need activity and plus some documentation. Let's break this down into 5 real options that students are using right now to pause their clock and stay legal in the United States. First option is volunteering or unpaid internship. This is the most common thing that students do. You can legally volunteer in your field at a non-profit, startup, or a professor-led research project. It must include 20 plus hours work week. It should be related to your major and it should be documented like the offer letter, start and end dates. Even if it's unpaid, SEVP counts it. Second option is contract and freelance work. Yes, freelance counts, but be careful. You need to work in your degree field, invoice all the clients and keep proof of all the invoices. Report it to the SEVP portals. Designers, developers, content folks, you can stay legal as long as you track everything. Every minute detail is important. The third option is join another degree program. New F1 service will be given to you. If you can't find anything, you can enroll in another SEVP approved degree, transfer your service and get a fresh OPT timeline later. It's not free, but it buys you time, plus it will give legal status. Many students do this to reset and rebuild their path so that they can stay in the United States. And the fourth thing is the change of status. It's risky but possible. This is more complicated like the B2, H1B, COS, or even filing asylum. It also exists. Only to do this, you will need a lawyer if nothing else works. The next option is early STEM OPT preparation if eligible. If you are in STEM field and your employer is e-verified, start preparing your I-983 form early. It gives you a 24-month extension after OPT ends. But don't confuse this with the 90-day rule. They are separate clocks. So the 90-day rule is only for the OPT period and the STEM OPT period has different timings. Here's what I did. I hit the day 70 without a paid job offer. I was panicking like crazy, but I stayed calm and found a professor-led research volunteer opportunity, which was remote, unpaid, and related to my degree. It was at Humanitarians AI under Professor Nick Brown at Northeastern University. They gave me a letter with all the duties mentioned in it, start date mentioned in it, weekly commitment hours, that is 20 plus hours, and confirmation of supervision. I added the role to the SEVP portal. By the way, if you are hearing SEVP and thinking what even is that, let me break it down for you. SEVP stands for Student and Exchange Visitor Program. It's part of the US immigration system that tracks F1 visa students like us. When you graduate and move to OPT, SEVP is what keeps your students' records active. You get access to a portal called SEVP portal where you are supposed to fill out all the details like report your job, update your employee details, add start dates and addresses. It's like your immigration dashboard and it's your responsibility to update it, which is basically the system that tells the US government that I am still active, still working and still legal. And I backed it up with my email to my DSO, that's a University International Office, That reset my clock and I was fully in status. Let me be real, UHCIS might not ask for proof right away, but they can during your STEM extension, H1B or even green card process. So keep all the necessary documentation like the emails, offer letters, SEVP screenshots, contracts. If you have freelanced by any chance, save invoices or client chats. Mark your employment start dates in a tracker. This is your safety net. If you can't prove your story, it could hurt you later and your visas can get rejected. So, to the people who are saying you are overstaying, bro, you are illegal now, here's what I will say. I'm not illegal, I am informed about all the rules. I'm not hiding, I'm staying in the status the right way a student can. And every day I am helping others to do the same. Being an international student is hard, but if you are smart, you stay legal, you learn fast, and you don't give up. To every student out there freaking out about the 90-day rule, breathe. There are options, there are answers, you are not alone.